Democrat Beto O'Rourke will be in Dallas this weekend, starting a long year of campaigning to try to become Texas governor. O'Rourke announced his run this morning for the Democratic primary, saying, quote, "It will not be easy, but it is possible to defeat Republican incumbent Greg Abbott." Will the Democrats' national popularity and cash flow keep up this time around? Fox 4's Sean Rabb has our story. Sean.
Hey, good evening to you, Steve. I'll tell you what, it's going to take a lot of money, and it's going to be a strong uphill climb against a very strong headwind. But listen, it's really already started. The campaign is underway today. Governor Abbott labeling Beto O'Rourke a socialist. O'Rourke, meantime, saying the governor and others of the state's leadership are no longer listening to the will of the people, but doing what they want to do.
I'm running for governor, and I want to tell you why.
Former Congressman Beto O'Rourke, who also ran unsuccessfully, first against Senator Ted Cruz in 2018 and for his party's presidential nomination in 2020, on Twitter announcing his race for governor of Texas, in part citing the horrors of last February's winter storm. Thousands without power for days, hundreds sadly dying.
Those in positions of public trust have stopped listening to, serving, and paying attention to, and trusting the people of Texas.
The group Texans for Governor Abbott wasting no time linking Beto O'Rourke to President Joe Biden. And Abbott unleashing his own Beto Biden attack ad Sunday night in anticipation of O'Rourke's announcement.
We do not need any walls to solve a problem that we do not have.
Pitting O'Rourke's words against pictures of what happened at the border with thousands of Haitian immigrants.
If you look at issue after issue after issue that Beto campaigned on for the presidency of the United States, they weren't just at odds with Texans. They were hostile to Texans.
SMU political science professor Cal Jilson.
I think what Abbott is trying to do is define O'Rourke in the minds of Texas voters before O'Rourke can do that for himself in more positive terms.
With Texas voters who, despite near record turnout in 2020, still have not delivered for Democrats a major change in momentum.
Texas registered voters are purple. The people who actually turn out, though, tend to be more Republican.
Professor Mark P. Jones at Rice University's Baker Institute says early advantage, Abbott.
In theory, it is possible for Beto O'Rourke to put together a miracle campaign to win in November of 2022. He has several things working against him. That would be Texas's natural Republican lean, his own leftward shift during the 2020 presidential bid.
Then O'Rourke opting far left on issues like gun control, border security, and the oil and gas industry. Abbott already trying to tie O'Rourke to the Biden administration, currently down in popularity polling.
And unless Joe Biden turns things around in D.C., that's going to be a millstone around Beto's neck that probably will be enough just in and of itself to keep him from winning, even if he runs a flawless campaign.
Cal Jilson says while Biden is unpopular now, that could turn around. So O'Rourke's got to run hard and fast.
He's got to build a good campaign team that will harness his energy and personality with more institutional structure, more message control.
Plus, build a statewide volunteer network.
And then he's got to fundraise fast to match Abbott, if not exceed his $55 million.
So both SMU's Cal Jilson and Mark P. Jones from Rice University say the other two right now in the Republican primary, that's the former state senator Don Huffines, as well as the one-time chair of the Republican Party, Allen West. They both say those men pose no threats to Governor Abbott, who's seeking his third term as governor. Meantime, Steve, O'Rourke's on the road. He started today in Fort Stockton. He'll work his way across Texas. Sunday, he'll be in Dallas, 2 o'clock at Paul Quinn College.